We dig that.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, so we're down one, but Daniel's gonna play Harlan's character and Taz's character.
There we go.
Whew. So you're like one of the guitars that have the two necks, you just be like jumping up and down.
The useless guitars.
Yeah, the two. Wow, wow, wow. Not sure what these are for, but it looks really cool.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, so Elsa, Elsa, do you remember like 2 sessions ago when you were like, okay, let's take a rest, and the group kept going?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at my current hit points going, I could probably use a rest right now.
On top of this roof?
Oh my gosh, yes. I am.
Bella's going to want to, I'm going to let her out in a second.
That's all right.
Go ahead. I'm going to let her out.
That's all right. I am 1d6 away from death. So if we could rest somehow.
Rest while we got the big monster breathing approaching us.
Oh, that's right.
Some sort of T-Rex sounding thing.
Oh. Yeah. Uh-oh.
And I wore my special shirt for you guys, the Dungeon Master shirt.
That's really cool. It almost looks like,
looks like blood and guts.
Ryan, it almost looks like a Banksy shirt.
It is some fancy brand my brother-in-law buys. It's like one of those ridiculously expensive T-shirts that I'm happy to take his. Yeah, it really is. It's like I'm happy to take his hand-me-downs. He always has like super nice stuff. It's like super nice. It's really comfortable. I don't know that it's worth. But it's got a cool skull picture on the front.
It does have a skull. Absolutely.
So that's good for tonight's game.
So
going into the Christmas holiday.
so refresh my memory since we're now recording.
Let's see.
I'm on death's door, and we're about to have a major encounter.
Yeah.
I would go meta for a second and say, does anybody have any healing potions or things, unless you just want to go 3 and me hide in the background?
Yeah, so I drew the thing kind of here, sort of like the arch.
Okay, got it.
So you guys are like in one of these little buildings. There's like a little wooden structure on top. The arch comes down, and so say this is the one. You're like on top of the wooden structure, and this is the courtyard over here where the orcs were. And this other side of the structure is kind of connected to the arch, and that's where the original orcs were going to push you guys to.
Right. Nice cuticles, by the way.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, I'm glad I did that before. It's like, geez, with me it could be gardening. It could be gardening. It could have been all kinds of stuff. But fortunately for the game, I took care of myself. Thank goodness. So you guys are like on top of this thing, and here let me just share so you can reacquaint with what the situation looks like, and hopefully this will just share PowerPoint this time. And slideshow, come on, there we go. Okay, so this is the arch that I was sort of showing you, and then you get the one room here, and the one room here, and they both have wooden kind of structures on top, built on top of the stone.
Okay.
So you guys are on top of this. Actually, 3 of you are on top of this one. Gimner, LSR, and Harlan were launching, kind of got the high ground launching down.
Yeah, aerial attacks, yeah.
Yeah, Taz is over here in the rubble, and I think you're still out here in the courtyard, if I'm not mistaken, Taz.
I am still in the courtyard.
Okay. And maybe we can annotate too then while we're at it. Let's just make sure that just for sanity here, I'll use stamps. So somebody's here. Somebody's here.
I was to the left, to the right of that, to the far right of that, right there,
Somebody's
right there.
there.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, and then y'all are here, and then Taz, you're down here in the courtyard somewhere, and you can do your own animation, but just for right now, there's just that sort of thing. And then you guys wiped out, I think, what, 5 or 6 orcs or something.
I think Taz did. Yeah.
Yeah, Taz did. I think Taz is Taz the Orc Slayer. Oh, Bella's gonna get on my nerves tonight. Hang on, let me. Listen to this. Can you guys? Let's see. I'm annotating. Are you looking at iTunes or are you looking at the PowerPoint slide?
We're looking at the PowerPoint slide.
Sweet.
Yes.
All right. So let me do that.
And your dog agrees.
Yeah, I might. Can you hear the music? Oh, you can't.
We hear the dog though.
I don't even hear the music in my own headset. Oh, well. Well, I had iTunes set up so that I didn't have to keep going back. Yeah. So
I'll do it for you if you want.
Yeah. So I didn't have to go back and forth, but obviously, let me try to restart it. I'll stop sharing real quick my screen and then try it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it was cool. Because I was like, oh, I found something that maybe we can just not pay attention to, but it's playing on my computer, even though I've got a headset plugged in, which is funny. But anyway, so I'll keep talking kind of through where everybody was. You'd finished defeating the orcs. Some of you are more bloodied than others. And as you thought that maybe you could take a breath, you heard this huge guttural roar. And from around the corner. Let me see. I'm gonna try. How about that? Oh, you can't hear that because I'm not sharing
No,
anything yet.
Is it Death Sam coming for you? Because
It is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. How about that?
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
All right. Cool. Stop sharing. I know. I'll get it. I had something in the way. Let's try again. All right. Now, some of this music's going to be like happy talk, romance, happy fun. So hopefully it'll line up with when you guys are getting decimated by this creature.
I've always wanted to die by Celine.
yeah, exactly. It's like Mariah Carey in the background or whatever,
All I Want for Christmas.
Some Christmas music. All right, let me just.
Our love go on. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, exactly. I want to move this out of the way a little bit so that I can not mess with it. Ooh, okay. Ooh, listen to that. Tension is building. You hear this roar. Boom, boom, boom. And then coming from this side over here, just lumbering your way, dragging a chain in one massive hand and a club in another, just heading towards you, Taz, with just this gnarled face and filth and like debris falling out of its mouth, is this grotesque, misshapen ogre. Stomps your direction and just does this smash. Hulk
Objects
smash.
in the mirror may be closer than they appear.
So he's heading right towards you, Taz, and and you three are still on top of that little roof. LSR, Harlan and Gimner. I can re-annotate since I lost that a second ago, but I can maybe just draw it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one there, and one there.
Me.
Yep. And then the the ogre just started trotting now towards you, Taz. And the ogre's speed is 40 feet. So roll initiative. You guys are you said last time, it was funny, you said last time that it was like 2 hours of combat, but I went back and thought, actually it was a lot of sort of almost combat with talking about the orcs and where they're gonna go and then the last of it was combat. But I'm gonna roll initiative, then I'm gonna go put Bella in the other room because she's gonna get on my nerves. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, although I have to admit, guys, last week was pretty freaking epic. I mean, to me, it was 2 hours of combat. Whether we discussed it or not, that was I think it was a first for us, if not, you know.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and by the way,
I'm gonna try something different and have her on the screen for a minute.
Nice.
Maybe she'll be quiet.
Because I'm off, and as you know, I've been painting minis now. I went to Gigabytes, and they're actually doing quite well still. I asked them how they were doing, talked to the guy for a bit, and while they haven't been, they still have their gaming nights. Their sales are actually quite up because I think people are all gaming from either home or whatever, and they're buying games or whatever. But they're actually doing quite well, so that's pretty cool.
That's good.
Yeah, it was good here.
I went by there too a couple months ago, and they were like, "Yeah, we just cram people in. You know, who cares?"
Yep. Yeah, just like a true Georgian, we don't care. It doesn't exist. Whatever, you know.
If I don't believe it, it's not real.
Georgia and California, New York and California, you all go to hell. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. You just wish it away. All right,
It happens. Yeah. Anyhow, here we are.
Here we are, and
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
For initiative.
Harlan rolled a 22, and
Yes.
Taz rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Taz, LSR, Gimner, what'd you roll?
20.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, so again, we got Harlan, Gimner, Taz, and LSR. And you guys will be so happy to know that I got this out of the way for the monster. Critical fail on the initiative roll, just in case.
Darn it.
We'd hate for it to be like an attack or anything like that.
Yeah, right? Cut off his own head.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna make a little bit of an adjustment to the tunes. And turn it down a little bit so that I can hear better. Oh shoot, let's see if I can. Well, I thought this was gonna make it smoother, but maybe it won't. Okay, now I can do it. Turn it down a little bit. And then go to here. Now this song might be kind of cool for it. It's not really combat, but it is a little bit more moody.
Anya will do. It's okay.
It's good funeral music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the March of the Dead, the Living Dead. All right. So this thing is just barreling towards you, Taz. And Harlan, you're up. So now you're switching necks.
Okay. Harlan will firebolt.
Okay.
That's so Harlan.
And if let's see, if this creature, this beast is just running, and I'll just make this thing it.
Well, so this is going to be the most Harlan thing possible because it was not a good roll.
That would be Harlan.
Nice.
An 11 to hit.
Ooh, look at that. How about that for the creature? No, an 11. Actually, an 11 does hit. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. 11 does hit.
USA.
Okay, so it's going to do 3 points of fire damage.
Ooh, it just sizzles him a little bit. Yeah. And it's got this thick hide, this huge mouth, and like almost tusk-like fangs. And like I said, just dragging this chain behind it with one hand and got a club in the other, and it just starts to swing the chain around its head as it's running towards you. You're staying on the rooftop, I assume.
Yeah, Harlan's going to stay up on the rooftop.
Okay. Gimner?
About how long is this chain he's swirling?
From a distance, it's tough to tell. It could be anywhere between 30 to 50 feet.
What?
Ah, big chain.
Big
old chain.
Okay, how far is it from the roof that I'm on down to the ground?
It's about 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay.
Yep.
So Gibner has a standing high jump of 15 feet, so I would think he could probably just hop down.
Okay.
And when he lands, he'd like to take a bonus action dash.
Okay. It
And what
lands
he's
here.
going to do, I noticed a couple of the tents were burned,
This one
but
was
he's
burnt.
kind of
and this
small. And so what he wants to do is to try to disappear in the direction of those tents,
one. Okay.
just to
Yeah.
kind of get out of the main side of the ogre, so that ultimately he can kind of outflank him and come back around.
So are you going to try to hide, or are you just going to kind of flank and dash? Take
Flank and
cover.
dash. So my regular movement is like 25, right? So
Okay.
most
so
of that was
50.
spent just leaping down. So then
Okay.
he would use his bonus action dash to then try to move. He's got up to 50 feet. He just wants to try to move out of the sight line of the ogre.
You can definitely hide probably behind either one of these two tents. You might even be able to make it to this one. So we can
That'd
put
be
you
great.
there. Okay, we'll put you there. All right.
In a good position to support Taz from the flank.
Okay. And speaking of Taz, you're up.
I'm actually just gonna. Can I hold my attack until it approaches?
Yep, absolutely.
Am I still raging, or do I need to re-rage?
Uh,
A rage
This was-
lasts 10 rounds.
oh, you probably have about 2 more rounds to go. If I'm just trying to go off memory.
I'll just go ahead and re-rage.
Re-rage, yeah. You may have, the adrenaline may have ebbed a bit after the last orc collapsed, and then all of a sudden the sound of this, maybe even the smell of its breath, is going to just reignite that rage in you again. So by all means, rage away.
All right. Yep, and I'll just hold my attack until it's closer to me.
Okay. Why is this? I don't like this arrow. I'm trying to find something different.
There's a diamond. There's something that kind of looks like a keyboard.
How about the diamond? There we go. A green diamond. It's like Lucky Charms. This is the Lucky Charms battle. All right, so he's holding until the ogre gets closer, and then Elisar, you're up. And I think you're the near post here. I think Elisar. Okay.
I am going to out of my belly and stay there, and I'm still do the Tony Stark repulsive, whatever it is, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
With a +3 to attack, and that'll be a 5. So I totally miss.
So an 8 total.
No, that's 5 total.
Oh, yeah. As you're sort of on your belly, the ability to sort of get the blast going, it just sort of skews off and maybe glances off of the rock wall here.
I like farted. I was about to cast a spell or something, and it just went awry. Yeah.
So let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. It's going to use its movement to get right up next to you, Taz.
All right.
And with its club, he's got the chain in one hand, the club in the other. It's just going to try to smash down on top of your head. Orcs friendly, feed Thogar. Boom. That's what he says. I gotta remember his name, Thogar. Let's see. Does a 18 hit?
An 18, I think it hits.
Okay.
Unless.
Oh, roll a damage.
Unless
what?
you have the thing that could reduce its attack roll, and I only needed it to be reduced by 1.
12 points of bludgeoning.
Oh.
Kaboom! There's always next time. Hopefully,
Always next time.
Son of a.
Yeah, exactly. Unless.
My bad.
It's okay.
I got it now. Now.
And as he just smashes you, like a big hunk of just meat, like poorly digested, just kind of burps up and flies out of its mouth and just splats into the ground right there. You almost expect it to start oozing off. It looks like can't tell if it's an internal organ or if it's just a piece of flesh that had been stuck in this thing's mouth. And it just rancid smelling, putrid odor coming from its breath as it just growls out. And Harlan, you're up.
Can I use my held action?
Oh yeah, you can. Absolutely. So Taz is using his held action.
23 to hit.
That hits.
And that's gonna be sorry. 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 3 is 8 points of slashing damage and
Boom.
7 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah. It just growls in anger, in pain. And now Harlan, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Is Harlan this far away?
Harlan is this guy here.
10. These are 10-foot squares, right?
They are. Mm-hmm.
40 feet. Harlan's gonna move over kind of across the roof close to Elisar.
Okay.
I just need to get him within, well, I don't think that's gonna get him within 30 feet, even at a diagonal.
10, 20, 30. He moved kind of right up there. 10, 20, 30, 40.
Yeah. No, that's not, well, then Harlan's gonna firebolt.
Ooh, firebolt.
He's gotta get some longer range spells.
Yeah, he does.
I also think he's missing some spells, but I
Oh.
can't see his entire character sheet.
Okay. Yeah, we'll play him Harlan light as much as yeah. You can always Misty Step. He's got that spell scroll.
He does.
20 to hit.
That hits.
And D10. Oops. Click the wrong button. Oh, 1 point of fire damage.
Ooh.
Yes.
I don't know that the ogre felt that.
Did I do that?
Just a little. It's like, is that a horsefly or is that a firebolt? I'm not sure.
That was like the flask of oil I tried last session.
Yeah, the little 1 point of fire damage. It's like, oh, what is that? Ouch. That's like me. I kicked my weights today with my bare feet.
That's not fun.
I kicked my door, like the corner of my door the other day.
Yeah.
Could have sworn I broke my pinky toe.
Oh, that's the worst. You just collapse on the ground, weeping.
Yeah, we have a living room table we call the ankle biter. Oh my God, it'll get you every time.
Does that end Harlan's turn?
That ends Harlan's turn.
All right, Gimner, you're zipped around this tent.
Psychic blades. Am I within 60 feet? Let me ask
10,
that.
20, 30, 40, 50.
Like
you are right at 60 feet, it looks like.
Okay, then he'll let a psychic blade fly.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, 21.
That definitely hits.
I'm using an older iPad to do D&D with the dice roller.
Oh, nice.
And so it's just a delay for it to, when I tap the screen for it to process and show the result. Okay, so I got
87 points of damage
on the psychic blade. Yeah, and do I get sneak attack? Is the critter within a melee range of 5 feet of Taz?
Now, do you get sneak attack as long as anyone's close, or do you have to be in melee range as well?
No, it's one of our party. Someone has to be within melee, I believe, right?
Yeah, it just has to be
within 5 feet.
An enemy just has to be engaged.
Yep. Taz is right there with them. They're just face to face, or actually Taz is probably looking at this ogre's belly button.
Gnarly.
That's crazy.
All right, so 3 additional points of sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it just unlike the previous little firebolt, this thing, that sort of stung it, right? It's definitely stung. Okay, just gotta make sure I've got my hit points counted up here. Does that end your turn, Gimner?
Yes.
Okay. And then now, Taz, back to you.
Rage.
Rage against the
I'm
dawn
already
of the
raged.
light.
Is it a action to use a potion?
Let's see. Use an object. Yes. You can use. You use an object.
All right. Well,
Use a magic item. Those are both actions.
Yep. I'm gonna drink a potion.
Ooh.
Fire giant strength.
Oh, Nelly.
Whoa.
Nelly.
Nice.
Well played.
So I guess like my arms are gonna catch on fire.
Oh, gnarly. That's awesome.
Yes.
Set my strength. There we go, and that's all I can do right now.
So you just you drink this potion and your arms just catch fire.
Yeah, I don't think I have a bonus action.
The ogre, this is not his action, but he sort of like, kind of looks at you. They're not smart by any stretch. They're notoriously stupid animal creatures, not even really animals. But he just sort of like starts looking around. Elisar, you're up.
Elisar is
still on your belly.
No, he's getting up off his belly. That's not working.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting on one knee, superhero stance, and just repulsor, one hand, boom.
Eldritch Blast.
Go for the Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
Who's got the critical roll table? Critical fail.
Oh no. This is not good for somebody who has 4 hit points.
I've got 6. Don't
6 hit points. Okay.
So who's got the chart? Damn it.
Okay, I've got it. What's your D100 percentile roll?
Irish red.
Oh, it's going to be a 17.
Ooh.
17.
Yep.
I wish I had.
You have slipped in the heat of combat. Make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good.
A failure results in being prone until you stand back up.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, whatever. I can fit. Well, I scored 23, so I'm fine. I passed. I just didn't attack.
So I think the moral of the story is the lower you roll in this table, probably the safer it is. So don't roll a critical one than a 100.
Yeah, the lower the roll, the better.
We all know that.
That's a great.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with those rules.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met anyone else that's cut off their own head before.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. This is a little loud in my ears, but it's a little bit more action. That didn't turn down very much, but it's okay. It's as low as I think I can get it without it just turning off. So, Elisar, does that end your turn?
And how?
You're now on one knee, okay? Sort of propped there. It's the monster's turn. He's got the chain in one hand. Taz is right in front of him.
Uh-oh.
Now sees kind of you guys on the rooftop. And he also, I don't think he knows, Gimner, that you're over where you're at, sort of hidden. So there's kind of 3 of you.
He might. I give away my position when I attacked.
You stepped around. So I'm just going to put all 4 of you into the random attack generator known as the D4. And we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he's going to swing his chain. 1, 2, 3. As luck would have it, Taz, it's you, even though you're right in front of it. That makes sense. And so he's just going to try to get this chain and just try to smash you with it.
Okay.
Turns out the chain is probably too unruly for him to hit you this close. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not hit.
Yeah, it just sort of, the chain just like drags across the courtyard, just ripping up weeds and kind of flings around and sort of hits this structure here, this stone structure surrounding this well, and just kind of gets tangled up there and drops to the ground in front of it. It roars in frustration, and Harlan is up next.
Harlan is going to firebolt.
Yeah, he is.
Go Harlan.
That will be a... Can't tell what this digital dice is laying on. Oh, it was a natural 20.
Oh,
nice.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that changes this to 2d10. Oh, it was a good roll.
Okay.
15 points of fire damage.
Whoa.
Nice.
So unlike the previous firebolt that felt like a mosquito, this one feels like a baseball bat just smashed against it. Let me do this real quick here. Hang on. Let's see where we're at. I've been a little bit lax in my count. Okay.
That's right. He's doing the De Niro baseball bat scene, untouchable.
Yeah. Just the fire
Baseball is
erupts
a team sport.
off of its body, and you just like Hulk, just anger. Gimner, you're up.
Invigorated by the big fiery blast, Gimner will let another psychic blade fly.
Go for it.
Continue the assault. Here it comes. Okay, a 20, a 13 plus 7.
That hits.
Okay, I got 7 points of psychic blade damage.
Okay.
And let's see here. The sneak attack damage is 2.
All right.
So 9 total.
Yeah, it's force damage, right? I always ask this. I don't know why I don't remember. No, the Eldritch Blast is force damage. Yours is slashing damage, right?
The psychic blade's psychic, but the sneak attack I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's an ogre and it's just... I don't think it has any... Yeah, it does have a brain, so as puny as it is, it's still sort of like... And he's like turns and is just facing off against you, Taz, as you've got the flame arms and out in front of him. Do you get bigger or just your arms turn into flame?
I think my arms just get real flamey.
Flame
Taz
on.
just turns into a flamer.
Okay.
Yeah, like that dude in the Indiana Jones when you fight him.
The ogre comes barreling out of the closet.
So I'm going to recklessly attack.
Okay.
That's gonna be 28 to hit.
Let me check. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 16 points of slashing damage. Oh, actually, that's not. It's 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it's 7 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Feel free to describe what just went down as you've decimated this ogre.
Oh, I guess like the muscles in my arms just kind of ripple, and I just go through like the widest part of his body and just slice it directly in half.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks down at its feet and looks up kind of with this quizzical look on its face and just falls in half. And
it's just like a fountain.
It's just an enormous amount of body fluids just pour forth. It's like a massive puddle. This beast is
so gross.
It's large, it's a large, let's see, what is large? Yeah, large is, it's not giant, but it's, it's up there.
Big.
So quite a lot of internal viscera just all over this part of the courtyard.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's quiet.
Check, please. I would like to rest.
It's quiet. I'll get rid of this guy. Whoop, let me go back here. Select. So you guys are kind of where you're at there. You see these doors,
Oh.
various doors here,
Yeah.
but you don't hear anything at the moment as you're kind of standing there. You see there's a bunch of orc corpses around. There's now this massive ogre corpse here.
Rest.
I'm gonna check the corpses for any kind of loot. Actually, can Harlan do that?
Harlan can certainly hop down and do that. So Harlan, so what is it? What did I say it was? About 15 feet.
Yeah.
Does he? What's his jump? Is he going to risk taking some damage if he jumps 15 feet?
He might just climb down the wall. He's, pretty dexterous.
Oh, and this right here is kind of a ramp, so he could actually just work his way around and kind of ramp.
He'll just work his way around.
Yeah, so he's going to work his way around this way. Let me know if you can see any of that. Can you see still the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
The map?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just see the map.
Okay, good. All right, let me look at this real quick. Yeah, if you check the orcs, the bodies of the orcs, make an investigation check for me.
All right. Harlan's investigation is
No.
+5. 20 total.
20 total. Yeah, other than sort of like those couple of fancy belt buckles that were on the two of them had them on. If you recall, one of them got knocked off last time. I think an Eldritch Blast or something, I think, hit the belt buckle, and that's kind of a funky thing. There's a lot of sort of bone jewelry, couple of copper pieces, couple of silver pieces is what you find, but nothing really of substance on any of these guards. They look like just sort of not the top brass, if you will, of the orc regimen. They're not carrying around anything very fancy. The ogre has nothing on it other than
we did kill. There was one orc that seemed like a little fancier than the rest.
Yeah, it did have like a gold embossed kind of buckle that it was wearing. If memory serves, I'm trying to remember if it seemed like maybe a little bit of a lieutenant, but not like, it doesn't strike you as anyone that looks like the leader, if you will, of this group. As you're kind of going through and looking at what they've got. But it's sort of quiet. Let's say night has kind of, I think it was night. I'm trying to remember the time of day. Do you guys remember what time of day it was when you guys first kind of encountered these guys on guard?
I think it might have been evening.
Yes, it's probably close to like 1 o'clock in the morning at this point. So the fire still, these tents sort of smoldered out. This fire is still sort of going. No movement out of any of these other doors. It seems pretty quiet, but you are very exposed right now. Yes.
And you don't want us exposing yourselves, but I am going to sleep. I don't care where I am. Just watch out for me, guys.
So you're still on top of this roof.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to stay out here in the open?
Hey, we still have that psychic network up for Elisar, Harlan, and I.
Okay.
and I'm like, I'm gonna go check out where that ogre came from.
Uh,
All right. So you're gonna head this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you come into this little structure here, kind of following probably the chain drag marks and obviously the big kind of, footprints. As you walk into this little area, Gimner, you discover what looks like almost like a pen. The foundation wall almost completely encloses it. So it's probably the remnants of a big tower at one point in time, because obviously it wasn't built to be a pen, but it sort of looks like it might have been serving as one now. You see this massive iron hook, or not hook, iron ring that has been pulled from the ground.
Okay.
And, perhaps maybe where the chain went through. There's a big pile of like dead grass, dried grass, weeds, underbrush, lots of bones, bone fragments, big piles of discarded hides and furs and things like that. And that's kind of all you see in this room. There is a big pile of kind of bricks similar to this, smaller though, kind of in this bottom corner of this room. That's the big ring that you saw.
Okay. Looks all clear this way.
I'm coming. Make me a bed.
I should point out it stinks to high heaven in here, just so you guys know. You don't care?
I don't care.
All right, so you're gonna, oops, sorry, I keep doing that. You're going to hop down, I take it?
Well, I'm not going to hop because I can't. I would die. I'm going to carefully crawl down and then scurry over to.
You're gonna do the same thing that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Maybe we check out this tower before we.
This tower?
Yeah, before we decide to sleep in this nasty.
All right, I'm still on my way, but go ahead. Yeah.
Gibner will move up and check the tower doors.
Okay, let me check real quick. Let me find some more death music. Give me just a second. I'm teasing. Or am I? Let's see.
Or am I? Yeah.
Hey, what happened to my thing? My cheat sheet. Okay, here we go. All right. You can tell, I don't know if you guys notice what I'm doing here. I'm sort of combining different made content with my own content. So I don't have to do too much making up stuff, but I'm sort of repurposing some of this stuff. Yeah, so you walk up to this tower. These doors are banded wood. And right now, that's all you're seeing is the doors.
Okay, I'll listen to see if I hear anything. And if I don't hear anything, I'll check to see if it's locked.
Make an investigation check. I assume you guys are still looking at the map.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, got an 8.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
All right, I'll check to see if the door's locked.
They do not budge.
They don't budge. Okay.
Yep.
Can I take my lock picks out and see if I can pick it?
Yeah, you certainly can. Make a, was that sleight of hand?
Yeah, thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, you're not able to pick these locks.
Ooh.
With your thieves' tools.
No go on the tower door. Taz, you want to bust it down?
Yeah, I still got that fire giant strength potion.
Okay.
So just a straight strength check or athletics?
Probably athletics. Let's go with athletics. It's a feat of just sort of focused strength.
27.
That'll work.
Yeah. Boom.
I don't even really struggle with the door. I just kind of like remove it from the hinges.
just
Set it to the
smash
side.
it. Yeah, you smash the doors open, and leaping to their feet as you smash the doors open are two very well armed and armored creatures that look a little like orcs. Similar.
This probably isn't good because I'm hungry.
So roll initiative. LSR, I totally feel for you, man. You were trying to sleep.
That's all I wanted. Although I did 22 initiative.
Okay.
21 for Taz, and
What'd you get, LSR, again?
22.
Okay.
and a 17 for Harlan.
Okay. Gimner?
Kibner's in shock from seeing more bad guys. He rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get my. All right. All right. So Gimner, you're bringing up the rear. You're in shock. But LSR, you get to go first. Where are you?
Yes.
How far? Wait, how far up did you get though?
I was not very far at all. Because if you remember, I was up.
You were
at the
heading
top.
to this. You were heading here to go to sleep, right?
Right, but I wasn't even close because I still had to go down the ramp, probably at the bottom of the ramp.
Okay. So you didn't wait. You guys didn't wait for them to catch up to you before you started banging the door down. I'm wondering. It's more of a question. Somebody, I'll let you guys figure out how you want to organize the marching order here, because Gimner, I think you were over. No, yeah, Gimner, you're still
Gimner
over.
was scouting ahead, so he would have been up there by the door.
Let me change the color on this thing a little bit.
Yeah, and when we decided to, the group decided to smash down that door, I kind of face palmed and stopped.
Okay, Gimner, I'm gonna put you. Why is that always? Okay, so Gimner.
I think Gimner was right behind me because he was checking out the door.
Is this Gimner with the orange X?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Harlan, maybe that's the other one. Harlan was doing the checking. Yes, it was Harlan doing the checking around here for the orcs. So where do you want Harlan right now?
I mean, he was checking over there, so he'll just.
I'll put Harlan here as this yellow one.
Start moving towards us.
Okay. And then LSR, you're still sort of down in here.
I'm still right there. Yep, that's good.
Okay, so these are 10-foot squares. Just for a reminder. Okay. All right. Okay. Just making sure.
I am in no hurry to get there.
All right. Well, listen, it's your turn. So what do you want to do?
Yes, I am going to stand absolutely still and cast Armor of Agathis, which gives me 5 extra hit points, and I just stand totally frozen.
Okay. So you've got some
That's
extra
my
hit
turn.
points, and you're staying in one spot.
I've noped out unless you guys are in trouble.
It could be. This could be interesting. So, Taz, your turn is next,
Yeah, I'm going to
Rage.
recklessly attack.
and you still have your fire strength, right? Your fire giant
Yeah, it
strength.
lasts for an hour.
Okay.
21.
Nice.
21 hits. There's 2 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here. I'm gonna use. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use these guys because it just seems right.
Okay.
Little hearts.
17 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. Boom.
Nice. Go for
Yeah, you
it.
just.
I'm sorry.
Now, did you go inside or are you sort of meeting them at the door?
I'm meeting him at the doorway.
Okay.
I'll let
Alright.
them come out to me.
Okay. Is that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
No radiant damage on that one?
No, because my rage probably would have ended, and it only happens while I'm raging.
Okay. It's Harlan's turn. He's way over here in the yellow.
Harlan will start to move that direction. He can move 30 feet.
10, 20, 30.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, he's going to cast Firebolt. He's going to just kind of launch it right over my shoulder.
Right into the door. He's got a nice clear line of sight to this guy right here. This is the one you just whacked, by the way.
22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 hits.
All right, and that is 1d10. Roll that. And that is 6 points of fire damage.
Yeah. Boom. I mean, just sails right over your shoulder and smashes this thing right into like this heavily armored shoulder plate that it's wearing. That's going to end Harlan's turn, I take it?
Yes, it will.
Okay. These guys are going to just bust out of this door. Boom, boom. I mean, it's a big door. They have massive great axes, much more intimidating looking than the ones that the orcs had, as well as javelins just in big piles around. He's going to take a swing. One of them's going to take a swing at you, Taz. This one here is going to take kind of a swing at you, Taz, with his great axe. This guy's going to move past you. Just hold that, though, for just a moment. We'll let this guy get out of the way as this one moves past you to kind of engage with Gimner.
Oh.
Wait, just let get this one out of the way first, and then we'll just hold that thought. I think I know where you're headed with that one. Okay, he's going to take 2 swings at you with a great axe.
Okay.
One is a 14.
Misses.
Okay. The next swing is a 21.
That'll hit.
Yeah, so just swings this massive great axe at you and does 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
This one just sort of runs right past you on his way to Gimner.
Okay. Before he gets out of my field, my range.
Okay.
Can't quite get to Gimner. I'm gonna sentinel attack to reduce his speed to 0.
Okay, he's just sort of frozen right here next to you.
See if I hit. 28 to hit.
That hits.
And
That definitely hits.
it's gonna be 11 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Yeah, you catch it sort of in the back shoulder with your glaive as it just kind of goes past you.
And that's the one that has not been damaged yet.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the first damage on this one. His movement is 0.
He
Still,
can still
right?
attack though.
He's out of melee range though. He's going to chunk a javelin at you, Gimner.
Okay.
A Gavin and Gibner.
He's gonna javelin you. Let's see, 16.
Oh, just misses.
Just flies right over your little frog head. Boom. That's going to be its only attack at this point. I am going to go ahead and kind of close the distance, though. Can he still move or no?
No, his movement is reduced to 0.
Okay, so he's still stuck right there. All right. That ends their turn. And Gimner, you're up.
Okay. Is it like 10 feet between me and this bad guy who tried to move forward?
Yeah, about 10, 12 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so Gimner is going to let his psychic blade fly at that one.
Okay.
Okay, 21 to hit.
That hits.
The screen's laggy. Bear with me here.
That's no problem. I know. I wish I'll see if I can find something else. I'm afraid it'll be like love music.
I've got 8 points from the Psychic Blade.
Okay.
And then I guess is Taz within 5 feet of that bad guy?
He is. Yeah, totally.
Oh, good roll for the sneak attack. So 9 more for the sneak attack.
Ooh, man. Yeah, so they're both pretty injured right now. And as this one just sort of yells out in pain, coming down this set of stairs here.
Got it.
Man, we just had 4 people in our
Well, you got
party.
look. Elisar is doing his best statue impersonation.
I'm gonna have to get
Somebody that can literally stay 90 feet away and still do damage would just be super helpful.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. That's my next move. Yeah.
I'm just gonna mix up the music. I don't know if this is appropriate or not, but I just want to change it up a little bit.
If you're gonna play Funeral for a Friend, I will kill you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna play "Get Your Butt On Over Here." Get your butt on over here. I'm not sure what song that is, but Bella likes it.
Butt on over here.
That
Yeah,
song.
Yeah, Bella liked it.
Somebody's coming down the stairs.
What you see kind of coming down the stairs, actually, Taz, you may be the only one. Gimner, you might catch a glimpse. You see an orc wearing sort of studded leather armor, but with some very strange like head dressing on, and it's yelling in Orcish at these 2 creatures, and it's kind of got almost like a cape or a robe looking thing that's sort of flowing behind it.
Magic users hate those guys.
And so he's running down the stairs, and I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the mix too. Since he's now at the bottom of the stairs, he's gonna go after you, Taz, and before you, Taz Harlen, in the next round. So Gimner, that was your turn, right?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right, Elisar, you are up.
All right, I've got 2 things. First, because Connor's not here, I'm saying, are you shitting me?
you can take advantage of the lack of Connor.
I am then going to run. I'm going to dash as fast as I can towards the yellow arc.
Okay. I'm going to put the new guy here. They're all in
35
red.
speed, but if I dash, what's that?
70.
Double, but
You could
70?
get right in front of Harlan.
All right, let's see.
I will get right
10,
behind,
20,
right by the side of Harlan.
40, 50, 60, 70.
Stop right there. Stop.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you're now sort of getting closer. And that takes your entire turn, I believe. You dashed, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So
And then then I literally fake to be frozen like a statue for that.
I'm sure they're gonna totally be fooled by that statue.
Yeah, because Marceau's got it, man.
Right. All right. So Taz, you're up.
Okay. Does one of these 2 orcish-looking guys look worse than the other?
They both look pretty close to the same. I mean, they both look pretty injured. Definitely some black ooze blood coming out from underneath their armor in various places. Neither of them look fantastic.
Okay, I'll attack the one that's going towards Gibner.
So this guy here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go recklessly again.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be 16 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, okay. Those are some pretty heavy damage rolls. Feel free to tell me what happens to an Orog when a blade cleaves it in twain, or however you want to do it.
I'm just gonna like embed the glaive into its skull and just kind of shake them off.
Oh, yeah, it just collapses on the ground. Ka-bonk.
And
When
you
that
do a little
happens,
Michonne wave to get the blood off.
yeah, just a shake. This one just sort of yells out, "Braga, no!" And this one is now coming down the stairs. Is that in your turn, Taz?
That ends my turn.
Okay. This one's coming down the stairs, sees you just embed your glaive into the head of whatever his name was. I forget it already. Rewind the tape. Whatever that name was.
Brogar?
Brogard. Yeah, Brogard. And his twin brother, Gogard. So they've got the dogs trying to get in here. Here's this one. So think of how vicious. This is the vicious creature. The orc that just came down the stairs sees that, takes one look at you, Taz, and then casts a spell. And now I can look up spells.
Ryan,
Yes.
Ryan, I actually use, even though it's my turn, I have to wait my turn for the blood curse of the eyeless.
No, you can do
Should I
that.
take a hemocraft die?
That's a reaction.
Go ahead.
You
That's
can
a
take that as a reaction.
Okay,
then.
sorry.
All right.
Okay.
But it doesn't work on spells unless it has an attack roll.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But it's got to be a melee. Okay, gotcha.
Well,
It
it might be a
work.
saving throw.
Yeah, if it's a saving throw, it doesn't work. But if it's an attack roll, it does.
Okay.
Okay.
This happens to be an attack roll.
So you could use it, and I could probably.
I'm gonna use it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use it.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna subtract one
Okay.
d4 from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. And it's a 4, if you can see that.
Okay. So that's what gets attacked from. That's what gets subtracted from the attack roll.
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
The dogs are trying to get in to see me. That's what's going on. They're missing me. They're hearing this action. They want to come and visit. Let me see what it's spell casting. Let's see. Is it ability? Okay. It's wisdom, so that's +2. So 3. Does 3 hit?
3 misses.
That's what I thought.
I'm fine with it. I mean,
But all right, that's cool.
you have to use it before you know what the result of the roll is.
Right.
So,
It wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. Let me see.
It's got wacky.
What just happened?
That's right.
It went out of full screen, so all of the annotations shifted up.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
How about
Oh,
there?
yeah, it
Is
sure
it
did.
back? Is it back to full screen?
Nope.
Yeah, it's back.
Okay.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Okay, but I'll take it. Let me see if he's got more than one attack.
Not if he casted a spell.
Well, let's see. He's got inspiration they can use twice per day, and he can attack twice when he takes the attack action. So that's make a melee or ranged weapon attack. He cannot. So he's done. That is his turn. And Harlan, you're up.
Okay. Harlan's gonna move up. I guess full 30 feet.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of get an angle where he can see this orc shaman. To the left, maybe.
Right in there.
Yeah, around that.
10.
Maybe back a square.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit far because he was here. So 10, 20, 30. So maybe this one or one of the,
Yeah,
maybe this
that
one
one's
right here. Okay.
Because I need to be within 60 feet. I'm gonna 10, 20, 30. Yeah, that should work.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Ice Knife
Ooh.
and target the shaman or the bard or whatever it is
Okay.
with Ice Knife. That's a first level spell, and it is an attack roll. So
Okay.
I will roll that attack. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so first thing that happens is that target takes 1d10 piercing damage.
Oof. Okay.
That's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it and the creature in front of it need to make dexterity saving throws. The save is a 13.
Okay. It made his creature in front of it. I don't think. Let me check his dex modifier. Did not make it.
Okay, so it's going to take 2d6 cold damage.
Ooh. That's a heck of a spell. Harlan's been holding out.
Yeah, it's a strong spell. I think he's tried to use it, but he's just missed a lot. It's 5 points of cold damage.
Okay. All right.
And that's going to end Harlan's turn.
All right. That ends Harlan's turn. The one that just got sort of shivered with this cold is going to look right at you again, Taz, since you're sort of right in front of it, and try to swing again with 2 great axe swings. The first swing of its great axe does a 12 hit.
12 misses.
And second swing, woo, guys, the dice are in your favor tonight. A 9 definitely doesn't hit.
9 misses.
So 2 swings of the great axe. Just maybe the cold is like, he's having a hard time gripping it, and he's just swinging, and he just saw his twin brother get his head impaled with a glaive. He's a little out of sorts. And Gimner, you're up.
Hi.
Patrick, your mic went out.
Oh no, we can't hear Patrick.
All right, Gimner's letting a psychic blade fly at the battle axe wielding thing by Taz.
Okay, got it.
22.
That definitely hits.
Okay, I've got 6 points of damage on the psychic blade, and then the sneak attack.
Okay.
Ooh, good one. 10 more for sneak attack, so a total of 16.
Woo. Yeah. Big damage. It's, the blade, the psychic blade, kind of does what all of them do. It sort of grabs its head and sort of starts shaking it. It's not falling down. He's definitely hurt, wounded. Elisar, do we have audio?
Do we have audio?
We have audio.
We
You're
have
back.
audio. All right. I'm going to stay where I am and do Eldritch at the Orc Shaman.
It is a little choppy audio, but I think I caught that. Eldritch Blast towards the shaman.
Yes.
And you've got it's a long range, so I think you can hit him from there.
It's 120 feet, and I've 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And it's a 1d12, 8.
Another 8 points. Yeah. It just sort of, boom, kind of falls backwards, stumbles a little bit on its feet, still standing, but sort of shakes its body and looks around at you and looks up at you, Taz. It is your turn.
I will attack the severely injured one.
Okay.
I'm going to attack recklessly. Uh, 25 to hit.
Oh, definitely hits.
And that's going to be, that was a terrible roll. 8 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, it is a not
terrible.
It's still standing. Very bloodied, very sort of panicky looking on its face right now. It's a very panicked look on its face. Does that end your turn there?
That'll end my turn.
All right, give me 1 second here. It is going to, let's see. got a spear in its hand. Looking at you still again, Taz. You're sort of in the doorway, kind of blocking it from Gimner and others. Actually, can it see Gimner? Let me look and see.
Yeah,
I think he
it probably
can.
could.
I think he can see Gimner. Yeah, I think he can see you, Gimner. I think he's gonna try his luck at trying to hit you.
Is this the shaman or the regular orc?
The shaman.
I'm gonna use my sentinel attack on him.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna try to hit Gimner. He's gonna stay put. He's not gonna move out.
Yeah. Well, if he attacks an ally while he's within my range, I can use sentinel.
Even casting a spell.
Oh, let me read sentinel, but I actually don't think so. Where are my actions? Reactions, sentinel. No, it has to be an attack.
An attack. So similar to what we did. So he's gonna try to cast a spell on you. He's gonna cast a spell on you, Gimner.
Okay.
He starts to move his hands around and he utters some strange orcish tongue, and a beam of blue and white light streaks towards you. He's going to try to hit you with this beam of light. Wow, man, he is just rattled. Unable to do anything. I'm quite sure this isn't going to hit. 7 to hit.
Oh, thankfully misses.
Yeah, so it just like goes flying over your head. And you can almost feel the coolness coming off this beam as it goes over your head. Harlan's turn.
Harlan, I think will. He's got 2 first level slots left. I think he's going to use Ice Knife on the shaman again.
Okay.
So that was roll to hit for the knife. Plus 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, and then that's 1d10 piercing. And then the dexterity saves for both of them.
Okay.
It's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
They both fail the saves.
Okay, and then the cold damage is going to be 8 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
So 18 points of total damage towards the shaman and 8 towards the other orcish looking guy.
Okay. The other orcish guy just sort of, he's still standing, but he's looking almost frozen, almost petrified, paralyzed, if you will. He's still moving, but the cold damage is sort of, he's like wavering on his toes, like he's just about to fall over. The shaman also sort of just shrieks out with this confused, orcish, gasp, still standing barely again, they both just sort of wobbling over with this cold that's sort of coursing over their bodies. It is now the orc in front of you, in front of you, Taz, his turn. Because that was Harlan's turn, right? With its last...
That was Harlan's turn, yeah.
Its last strength, it's just going to try to bring its great axe down on top of your head. I need a critical fumble table, please.
All right.
Not just for us anymore.
Actually, sorry, I missed this earlier. I attacked recklessly, so it has advantage.
Oh, it has advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, hold that thought.
Way to go, Mr. Honesty.
I know. I have my
Sorry.
percentage dice and everything. Well, as the dice would have it and as the rules would have it, this great X now does a 21 hit.
I
think it probably
does hit.
Ooh, man, I tell you what, you guys, this is the roll off of the D12. Tonight is your night, which is good. I'm not against you. I'm just telling this. I'm facilitating the story.
You're a storyteller. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So that's 5 points of slashing damage on that axe.
Okay.
He's got a second attack with the great axe.
Oh boy.
Let's see, 13 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, he used all of his strength just to kind of bring that last swing of the axe down on top of you. That ends its turn. Gimner, you're up.
Go, Gibner, go.
All right, Gimner. All right. And the great axe bad guy's still there?
He just looks like he used every last ounce of energy to bring the axe down on top of Taz. He's still standing.
All
Breathing
right.
heavily, saliva flying out of its mouth, blood flying off of its tusks.
I'm aiming right between its eyes with the psychic blade with a 22.
Oof, that definitely hits.
All right, it does 8 points of psychic damage, and the sneak attack is 9 more, so 17 total.
17 total. Oh my gosh. Feel free to describe what happens with this attack as you take this creature out.
So he's got the blood coming off his tusks
Mm-hmm.
right as the psychic blade just goes, right between his eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you can
Nice.
just see him just wither in pain as he collapses down,
Just
and then the
fall.
blade just disappears.
he falls to his knees and just sort of, as he collapses, his hand reaches out and touches the upturned hand of his now dead twin brother.
Aw.
I was trying to feed my family. No, I'm kidding. It was just a job I took. No,
I
I'm
had a
kidding.
brood.
just teasing. These guys are bad guys. All right, so he just collapses on the ground. Elisar, you're up. The shaman is still sort of here. Let me get this guy out of the way. The shaman's still sort of in the doorway.
And I am not going to move. I'm going to just blast again.
Okay.
However, I will have a 9, so I miss.
Yeah, the 9 definitely misses.
Yep.
Um,
That's my turn.
okay. 9 misses. Taz, you're up.
I'm going to recklessly attack this shaman.
Okay.
Go for it. Go.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
It's going to be 16 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
That'll end my turn.
And I think that will end its life. Let me just double check. Let's see. You can make a save throw. You did 16 points of damage.
Yep.
Let me check something here. He's got some plugins with some deities that are not going to come to his rescue today. Feel free to describe what happens.
I'm starting to get worn out, so I'm just like exhausted. Just the pointy end of the glaive. I'm just gonna spear it into his stomach.
Yeah, just like.
Ugh.
Yeah, welcome to my world. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to go check out some of the other things here, right? I'm pretty sure. The shaman just collapses on the ground and just sort of falls backwards on its back into the room at the inside the first floor, I guess, of this tower. And that's it. That's the end of him. Let me delete him off the page. Does that do something funky? I'm definitely hopping around here.
Happened.
How about that?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So he just collapses back into the tower itself. You switch pages here, and now you're sort of standing at the front door of this tower. The doors are smashed open. Are your fire giant arms now back to normal, Taz?
They last for an hour.
They're still pretty flamey.
Yeah.
Do they catch things on fire or
No,
okay.
it's just like
just kind of the
just like
effect?
that natural fire like fire giants have.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're standing at this door. What do you guys want to do next?
Sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into this tower
Okay.
and look to see if there's anything that I could barricade the door with, since I pulled that door off the hinges.
When you walk into what are Gimner and Elisar and Harlan? I guess Harlan can probably just shadow whatever you're doing. Taz, do you want him to kind of come up and just shadow you, or do you want him to stay out in the courtyard?
Don't you dare! Yeah, I'm actually trying to. I'll use my movement to dash towards the open door. Towards. I'm hoping is that.
You're zipping over this way.
Yeah.
Let me in. How about Harlan? Do you want Harlan to kind of do the same thing?
Yeah, Harlan will start moving up.
Almost like the group is all together again.
Yeah, I just want to check it out and make sure that there's not anything else in here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to delete you that one. I'm going to give you something different, even though
fine.
I'm going to give you
Sorry, you just got deleted.
I'm going to give you yeah, you got canceled. Yeah. You just got canceled. I'm going to make you a transparent waffle.
There you go. I'm a transparent waffle.
It's like I'm going to move you where you really want to be. Like wait. Yeah, Taz, you go in to the tower, this lower tower, and if you just look around, it's fairly barren. There is a barrel kind of on the far side of the wall. Over here.
I'll get everybody into the tower if they want to come in here, and I'll barricade the door with barricade the door with the barrel.
Okay.
Oh, watch out for the barrel, though.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with barrels, is there?
Poke it first.
Elisar, where are you in relation to the barrel?
I want to. I kick it to make sure it's not a creature.
You kick the barrel, and you definitely hear liquid.
Okay, good.
It is sealed on the top. I mean, like with a mallet type of seal.
Gimner can check it and see if it's water, because I know he needs water, but I need rest. I need to sleep, so I'll try to hunker down somewhere and just get some rest.
Gimner, do you want to check the barrel?
Sure, I'll check the barrel.
You need water, right?
Yeah, just do like an investigation check just to see if you can kind of pop the lid off. I'm looking at the clock. This might be after this after this barrel.
Don't say that.
Like a 21 on the investigation.
Yeah, you pop the lid and just this beautiful, cool. It's not a smell, but if water had smell, this would be the most pristine water you've ever had. It's a big barrel of water.
Gimner's like, yes, as he happily jumps in it and just starts splashing around.
Just before everybody gets a drink. That's good. You guys didn't want that water.
He'll put some water in his mouth and then like shoot it out like a fountain.
Yeah, and that's really kind of all you see in the room. There's a big kind of pillar in the middle of the room. And then the stairs.
I think we'll bunker down here and take a rest.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys want to just stay on this lower chamber or go up the stairs to the top of the tower?
I'll take a peek up the stairs to see if there's anything else up there. But I'm just saying. I'm not gonna just like run up there. I will stealthily take a peek.
Yeah, as you sort of kind of slowly make your way up the stairs.
I rolled an 18 for my stealth.
Okay, yeah. You're definitely being quiet. It's the stone stairs. This tower looks original. This looks like maybe part of the original structure. If you're just kind of peek up into that upper tower area as you kind of come to the top, you see, hang on, just let me read it. Oh my gosh.
A mattress.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, what you do see is, 6 windows kind of around the top of the tower. It's got kind of a conical shaped roof over the tower, which you would have seen from the road as you're coming up. The 6 windows are all covered with leather curtains. They look like a little nicer leather than what the tents were made out of. Those are just sort of rough-hewn hide tents that the orcs were living in the yard. These look a little bit more fancy. There's a table, a chair, a small barrel, and a straw bed.
Ah, I got it.
And a large wooden bird cage
Okay.
on a stand.
Yeah, I'll wave the rest of the group up.
Okay. You guys come up. This is what you see.
Hey, Gimner's like, can y'all carry the barrel upstairs?
Let's see.
I guess I could probably carry the barrel upstairs.
Do you still have your fire? You still have your fire giant strength arms?
It's a whole hour, so I'll just.
Yeah, make a strength check. You're
haul
not.
up.
It's not that you're tired or anything.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 21.
Yeah, it's not the funnest thing you've ever done. It's a massive barrel of water, but it's you can get it up to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, it's probably like 500 pounds.
It's massive. Yeah, it's massive. But you're able to do it. You can get it up there. And so now you guys you're at the top of this tower. You got kind of the 6 windows and looking in all directions. The bed is there. Elisar, if that bed is calling you.
I have fallen in it, and I dare anyone with me out of it.
And then, like I said, there's a small barrel also.
I was close. A full 55-gallon barrel of water weighs 450 pounds.
Ooh, man.
Oh. Way to drop knowledge.
Well, good thing you had fire giant strength. I feel like that's
I'm like doing one of those like strongest men muscle kick.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kind of like waddling up the stairs.
Oh, Bella liked that move too. Yeah, you're able to get it up there. Like I said, these are the items up there. There's a barrel, table, and Conan wants to bark too now. Everybody wants to get on the action. Do you guys want to, and like I said, a bird cage, a large bird cage sitting up there on the table as well.
Are any of the windows still open? So if in other words, I'm thinking if the bird cage is home to something, are the windows open for it to return?
All of the windows are covered with leather curtains. So none of them are glass. They don't have glass in them. They're just sort of exposed.
But they are exposed.
Windows, but covered with heavy leather curtains.
I'm still sleeping. Okay.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to look around? There are things on the table.
Not me.
I really need to take a long rest before I even consider looking around for stuff. Harlan does too.
Okay,
Yeah.
You guys just basically come up to this room and collapse into a deep slumber or a deep meditation.
Gibner, you got us?
So why don't we pick up in the top tower?
You guys want to know how many hit points I had at the end of that battle?
How many?
3.
Oh man!
I was at 6 plus 5 for my arm bag at this, but yeah.
I think I rolled less than 10, probably 90% of the time tonight with this dice.
Right.
It's one of those nights. It's like all of this combat and everybody's fine.
Hey, sometimes it falls our way. Other times it does not.
This is the same dice I've been using. Yeah, I mean, natural 1s, 3, 1. I mean, I had a few decent rolls. I bet it was definitely low. Wow. Well, when you guys get back in the new year, you'll awake, I'm sure, as the sun's coming up in the ruins of the castle, and you'll be able to investigate the contents of this upper chamber here, this upper floor of the castle.
How are we for experience points?
I will look and see what the combat, I like to add it all up. You had orcs last week, you had orcs and orogs and ogres and shamans this week. So that's a lot of combat, but they're not, I think orcs are like challenge rating, what are they?
Yeah, they're not huge, but
0.5. Orogs are challenge rating 2, and so are ogres. So I thought I was a little concerned that LSR, you had so few hit points, and I didn't know where Taz was. I was thinking this could go one of two ways. It could swing wildly in either
This
direction.
could go Mia or not.
Yeah. And then the shaman's supposed to join the combat, like in 1d4 turns, and so he jumped right in, based on what happened, based on what I rolled the d4. So, but again, no big deal. None of his spells hit. You kept missing everything. So you guys did great. I'll do the math on the XP and then just send it out in the line app for you guys to add your characters.
I haven't done XP leveling in so long. Do you split up the XP or?
Yeah, you total the monsters XP and then divide by 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just quick mathing. I think challenge rating 2 is approximately 400 experience.
450. Yeah, 450. I could.
So 3 was the shaman challenge rating 2.
Let me see what his challenge rating is.
Yeah, because we're looking to hit 6,500, I believe, right?
Yeah. 900.
Ooh, wouldn't that be fun if you guys wake up
Much refreshing
in the morning
5.
at level 5? Like Harlan. Harlan needs to take biology tests more often because he come back leveled up.
Yeah.
Let me see what this guy is.
That's how babies are made.
1350.
Hey, Daniel, question for you while Ryan's looking that up. Hey, I think when Connor made Harlan, he was thinking wizards were wisdom based.
Oh yeah, he probably needs to switch that.
Yeah, he and I chatted about that a while back, but I don't know if he did or not.
No, he hasn't done it yet.
He didn't do it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely needs to do that though. Is he trying to make a blade singer, or did he go necromancer?
I think he was
I
doing
think his
necromancer.
backstory was necromancer.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so too.
I'll write up some spells for him.
Oh, that'd be great.
Short on spells too, but I don't know. Maybe he has stuff in the spell book that I can't access from the view.
Do you guys remember how many orcs were in the courtyard? Was it 6 or 5?
5 or 6,
2, and then the shaman. So there may be 8 total.
No. In the first.
In last week.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
I'm trying to.
I think there was 5 in the courtyards, and there was the 2.
And there was
the two
outside.
The two walking as well. Yeah, I remember that.
So 7 orcs, and then it was an ogre
and a shaman.
The shaman and those 2 other guys.
All right, I think I've got it here. Let me do this. 700. 900. Let's see. 450 each.
Oh yeah, we're not.
Oh, no, I forgot one. An important one. Actually, it's not that much either. So 450. Let me see. I forgot one more. Give me 1 second. That's longer than a second. There it is. I have it marked for a reason so I can get there quickly. 500 each. So you're not leveled up yet, right?
Nope.
No. We're not even close, really.
No, we're not.
Yeah, that's a lot. Just orcs just aren't that many. Even there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
They just don't add that much to the total. All right, well, guys, Mark, best of luck tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. This was a lot of fun.
Well, thanks. Thank you.
It's good enough.
This is royalty-free music. I finally found some. So,
Awesome.
Yeah. So we've got all these.
You're probably still going to get the copyright claim.
I'm wondering. So now we can listen to how about Action?
There you go. Happy birthday to you.
Can we take a long rest? Did we?
Absolutely.
Oh,
okay.
We better.
Yeah, you can take a long rest here, and then when we get back in the new year, you guys can wake up and then explore this room with more detail. So everybody can long rest, add your XP. How far are you guys from the next level at this point? What's your total so far? We need
1,000
something.
2,000 more.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
always give us RP experience too.
I know. I've always been like, no, you gotta fight the monsters, man. No. Yeah, there might be some interesting things here when you guys get back, when you start looking around in this tower here. So there could be some fun stuff to find.
We're just excited for level 5.
We are. No, we're excited to be alive.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Connor gets his 3rd level spells at level 5.
Yeah,
Oh, he's looking forward to
that'll be his
Fireball.
big
He's been
bump.
talking about it.
yeah. I'll have to scale. I'll have to scale everything so that it's not so easy for you guys. Whoa, sorry.
Ah!
Whoa, sorry.
And then I think I get my extra attack at level 5.
Ooh, man.
So then I'm just gonna start like really lawnmowering everything.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be fun. I have to make sure that
Don't say it.
the critters are there to match you. Otherwise, it'll just be boring, just beating everything up all the time,
Yeah, because that's what we do.
like Django.
Yeah, right.
We had 3 players almost drop tonight, but that was fun.
Yeah, exactly. How are you doing, Gimner? Were you in good shape?
You know, Gibner's actually doing really well.
Yeah.
I think he had like it was almost at full hit points.
Oh man.
And because he's ranged and he often
Yeah.
hides as a bonus action, it's like
Yeah.
you know, and he
Smart.
doesn't really run out of spells or like rogues just go on,
Yeah.
So,
Oh, my dog's about to fall back to my. I think my wife is here. All right, guys. And on that note, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll send you guys. I don't think I have to send you anything. I think you're in good shape.
All right.
I think we're good. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later.
Happy holidays.
Yep,
See you
y'all
guys.
too.
Good luck, Mark.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.